Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. So I decided I'm going to play some football today. Of course, using Kevin Elias's 5 Dice Football. So this is going to be game 29 of the season. And it's going to be Bethlehem versus Hamilton. Now, as you see on the standings, this is not quite of a matchup here. It's not the game of the week. You got Hamilton, who's 5-2, versus Bethlehem, who's 2-5, just at the other end of the spectrum there. But why I decided to make this a game of the week here is due to the fact of the quarterbacks. That tells a different tale. So if we look at stats, Hamilton's quarterback is leading the league with 11 TDs, and Bethlehem's Donovan is right behind him with 10. So I saw that and I said, wow, this should be a shooter's matchup right here. So I'll use this one. I'll look at the charts here. Bethlehem's offensive TDs are 7 and an 8 with a split 8. Hamilton's got a slight edge with a 7, 8, and a 9 with a 1 split. Field goals are pretty much the same. First half, Bethlehem's automatic 3. Hamilton's struggling a little bit. They have to get a 7 or less to get that field goal. There's no automatic for them. For the second half, Bethlehem will have the advantage. They have a 7, 8, 9 with a 2 split, and Hamilton will be at the disadvantage. They'll be working with a 7, 8, 9 split. Same thing with the field goals. Hamilton will then have a 3, 6. Well, actually, Hamilton's going to be down bad on both field goals. They have a 3 with a 6 split. They have to hit that 6 split for the field goal to count. Bethlehem, of course, will have a guaranteed field goal. They hit the 3. But again, here we go. It's about we're looking at the passing here. You got Dalton, their quarterback, and Donovan over here, their quarterback. So let me check the receivers. I didn't check them to see if there's any correlation there. See if Bethlehem and Hamilton. So receiving TDs. There you go. Bethlehem and Hamilton. Whitaker 7. Barrett has 5. There you go. So it's going to be a passing game today, or that's at least what we're predicting here. So let's go ahead and bring up the dice chart. Give me 1 second. Let's stay now. I'm going to have to reset it here. Okay, let me add a D20 here real quick. Okay, D20 is for the weather. So we're going to be looking at this to see if there's any weather effect. And there is no weather effect. It's got to be a 16 or higher. None. So we'll get rid of the D20. Okay, this this is going to be the possession dice. If there's a score, this will determine who scored it. And this dice here is for the splits. So I'm going to roll this dice one more time here to determine the heads or tails, evens home, odds visitors, to get possession first. Okay, the visitors will get possession first. So that is going to be Bethlehem. They're 2-5, facing Hamilton, league leading 5-2. All right, first possession of the first quarter. Here we go. And it's going to be a 10, so that's going to be a punt. Oh. If I put it in the right spot there. All right. Now let's go over to the home team. And let me bring this over a little more. There we go. Just a little bit more. There we go. All right, let's see what the home team can do in their possession. First possession. They get a 1. That's going to be a punt. right. Bethlehem's second possession. It's a 6, nothing. It's a defensive game right now. All right, Hamilton's up 8. So that's going to be a touchdown. And the extra point is good. It's got to be a 9 or less. Can't be a 0. Actually, let me change this right here real quick. We're going to still make it good. It's got to be a D10. Okay. There we go. Okay, so it's going to be good. And that was to. Now, there's one more thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm completely not ready for this. I should have brought it in. Okay. So we're going to put down here, that's a TD. So that's, the extra point was good. Now we're going to find out if that was a running TD or a passing TD. And we're going to use these two D10s right here. 67. So that's going to be a running TD. And that was to number 1 before the dice rolled again. So Dalton ran in his own TD. TD run by H. Dalton. That's I think that's his second one. Or was it Donovan had one? I think Dalton had one. All right, they're up 7-0. Bethlehem's third possession. It's a 3. So that's an automatic field goal. Field goal by K. Holloway. All right, let's see what Hamilton can do. They get a 7. That is an automatic TD. And that's a 6. So that's a extra point's good. And it's a 62, so it's a TD run by number 4. So TD run by P. Finnegan. Finnegan. All right, 14-3. There we go. Start of the second quarter. 8. And that's going to be for Bethlehem. Okay. Our split is going to be a 2. Now we need, again, this has to be a, let me get rid of this. This has to be a D10. So we'll just use these 3. This white will be the split and the extra point. So it's less, so it's good. So they scored a touchdown. Oh, I needed that die. Shoot, I forgot. What was that? That was a 6, I believe. Well, it's going to be a 6 this time. So 7. It's an 89 TD run by, I said that was a 6, I believe it was. P. Masterson. All right, second quarter for Hamilton here. It's an 8. And that is a touchdown. Extra point is good. It's a 3. And that's a 34, so that's going to be a passing TD to number 6. 7. Pass by H. Dalton to O. Barrett. And there we go, the first passing TD. Battle between the quarterbacks here. All right, second possession of the second quarter. Here we go. 9. That's for visiting team. They do not have a 9, so that's going to be a punt. And Hamilton's finally won of the first half. 9 also. They do have a 9, but they didn't get a 1. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. TOD. All right. Second half commences here. Hamilton's going to get the ball first. A 4. So we have to go crossways. There's no 4 in field goal, so it's going to be punt. They did not get in range. See what Bethlehem can do. They got a 5. It's nothing. All right, back to Hamilton. They get a 9. They do not have a 9. Oh, wait, they do not have a 9 there. So that's going to be a punt. Back over to Bethlehem. A 6. And that's going to be nothing. Another punt. All right, here we go. Hamilton throws it up. It's a TD. 7's good. There's no split. Extra point's good. That was a 51. So that's going to be a TD pass to number 5. TD pass to Old Barrett again. I'm sorry, that is not for them. That is for, that was Donovan. So 7. K. Donovan to Masterson. I'm sorry, to Blackwood. L. Blackwood. Or wait a minute, hold on. I almost messed it up. That is not. That was the. I was correct the first time. I was over here. It's their turn because they started the second half. All right, I'll get it together. All right, let's see here. That was H. Dalton to O. Barrett, the second TD of the game. All right, here we go. A 3 for Bethlehem. That's a field goal. Field goal by K. Holloway. If I could type. All right. So we have 28-13. Hamilton's in control. 4. Hamilton's looking across the ways. There's no field goal there. So it's going to be punt. And the final play for Bethlehem, fans are just leaving. They're done. No field goal. Final play here for the home team. Hamilton, Bethlehem fans are just done. They're just miserable. Their season goes to 2-6. 9. Hamilton, there's not a 9. So that's going to be clock's ending on that. They're going to take a knee. And that's going to be ball game, folks. 28-13. Not quite the shootout at all that I thought it was going to be. Bethlehem got shut down by Hamilton's defense, only allowing 2 field goals. But on the other side of the field, Hamilton just wreaked havoc. 2 TD runs and 2 TD passes. They just could not be stopped. So Hamilton is going to go up 6-2, and Bethlehem is now 2-6. So guys, that's been game 29 out of, I believe I got to play 40 games for the season. But happy Father's Day to you, and I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday, and we will talk at you again later. Peace.